Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're tearing into the absolute beating heart of business survival. We're talking about cash flow. Whether you're running a massive corporation, managing a local shop, or scaling a startup, mastering these financial mechanics, it completely changes how you view success and failure.
Okay, let's dive into this. We've all seen the crazy headlines, right? A massive, famous company, one that's supposedly making millions of dollars, just suddenly declares bankruptcy. It kind of feels like a paradox. How on earth does a business that's generating astronomical revenue just collapse overnight? It completely contradicts how we usually measure success.
Section 1. The Profit Paradox.
So, the answer to that million-dollar mystery? It actually has nothing to do with profit. It all comes down to cash flow. Literally, the movement of money into and out of a business. See, fixating only on profit is exactly what leads so many smart, ambitious folks right off a financial cliff. Mostly because profit is often just an idea on a piece of paper. Think of cash flow like water flowing through a giant pipe. If more water comes in than goes out, the pressure stays high, the machinery turns, and everything functions perfectly. But the second that flips, the very moment more water starts rushing out of that pipe than is being pumped in, you've got an immediate critical crisis on your hands.
Section 2. Money in, money out. Let's move to and see how this builds.
We need to break down the exact mechanics of this metaphorical water pipe. First up, let's look at the positive side, your cash inflows. This is the fresh water pumping into your system. Money enters a business through a few key sources. You've got your direct sales of products or services. You've got customer payments rolling in. You might have cash injections from bank loans or investments from owners and outside investors. And here's the thing, every single dollar, rupee, or euro received directly increases your available cash pool. It gives you the immediate, literal oxygen you need to operate today. But naturally, we have to deal with the other side of the equation, cash outflows. These are the necessary expenses that are constantly draining the cash you have on hand. It's the rhythmic, unavoidable beating drum of running any operation. Employee salaries? Due. Rent and utilities? Gotta pay them to keep the lights on. Plus, you're constantly purchasing inventory, spending heavily on marketing campaigns to grab new customers, making loan repayments, and, of course, paying taxes. These are relentless obligations, and they require actual physical cash to settle.
So here's the baseline reality of any business. You're constantly balancing inflows against outflows in this perpetual tug of war. If the outflow side consistently outpaces the inflow side, well, it doesn't matter how great your product is or how much the media absolutely loves you, the pipe runs completely dry, and the whole shebang grinds to a devastating halt.
Section 3. Why profit isn't enough. Now, what's really interesting about this is
We're about to expose the ultimate cash flow trap that catches out even the most seasoned entrepreneurs. I want you to imagine you're a business owner, and today is a spectacular day. You just closed a massive $10,000 product sale. You shake hands, you sign the contract, and you are officially $10,000 richer on paper. You have a highly profitable business model. It's absolutely time to celebrate, right?
Well, hold on. Let's look at the actual timeline of how this plays out in the real world. Today, you made that $10,000 sale. Awesome. But this week, your employees' salaries are due, and your suppliers are banging on the door demanding payment for the materials you used to make that product. And here is the fatal catch. Standard business contracts often mean the customer won't actually pay you the cash for another 60 days. You've got a deadly timing mismatch here. You are incredibly profitable today, but you literally have zero cash to pay the bills due tomorrow.
And this brilliantly illustrates why a lack of actual cash on hand causes even highly profitable booming businesses to completely collapse. I mean, you can have the most profitable ledger in the world, but if you don't have the liquid cash to hand to your employees on Friday, they walk out. If you don't have the cash to pay your supplier, they stop shipping you materials. Profit is just an accounting metric. Cash is reality.
Section 4. Managing your cash flow.
We know the paradox, and we clearly see the trap. So how do successful business owners maneuver through this minefield to ensure they actually survive? It all comes down to aggressive, intentional management. Here are the unbreakable rules of cash flow management. Step 1. Collect fast. Shrink that 60-day waiting period down to 30 or 15, or better yet, negotiate to get paid up front. Get the water in the pipe faster. Step 2. Delay unnecessary expenses. If you don't desperately need it today, keep the cash in your hands. Protect your outflows. Step 3. Keep emergency reserves. You gotta create a buffer for when times get tough. Step 4. Monitor often. You should be forecasting your cash flow so you know exactly what your bank balance will be days or even weeks in advance. And finally, step 5.
Plan ahead. Anticipate exactly when the inflows and outflows are going to hit so market shifts literally never catch you off guard.
Section 5. The Golden Rule.
So the crucial point is establishing the ultimate hierarchy of business health. Profit simply shows if a business is successful in theory, like it validates your model. But cash flow determines if a business actually survives. It is the absolutely critical difference between the mere appearance of success and the physical reality of survival.
Let's lock this in with our final thought, and it's a big one. Revenue is important, profit is better, but cash flow keeps the business alive. Never forget that. You can chase revenue to grow your market share, you can optimize your profit margins to look super attractive to investors, but actual tangible cash is the true, undeniable lifeblood that keeps the heart of the operation beating, day after day.
So let me leave you with a provocative thought. If cash is the ultimate king, how secure is the cash flow in your own business right now? Think about your own inflows and outflows. Have you been mistaking profit for survival? I really hope this explainer shifted how you view the financial mechanics of success. Let me know which complex business concept we should unpack and explain next. Until then, keep that cash flowing.